Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another experiment where today we will be taking a look at a non-league club with the perfect shell. That means we will take a look at their training facilities, youth facilities, junior coaching, youth recruitment, all that good stuff. It will be perfect. They will have the top of the line stuff in that and recruitment. So we'll see if that can take them up the table. It's likely to affect their bank balance. They are on 179 at the start. Because it does cost money to do, but we'll see if they can kind of counteract that by their performances. We will have to see for sure. But let's get into it. If you do like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and leave a comment down below of any experiments you want to see in upcoming episodes. But let's jump into it. We'll jump ahead and take a look. Before we do, we will take a quick look at the Vanarama National and see where they stand at the beginning. 19th is where they're predicted, so it'll be interesting to see how things get on. And with that, let's see how it goes. Okay, so after the first year, which isn't a surprise that things wouldn't necessarily be flying for them, they are sitting in, which looks like 19th, which is, I believe, is that where they were predicted at the start of the season? 16th was their prediction, so not far off what they were predicted. It's kind of expected. You aren't expecting this sort of facilities to take hold very quickly. It will be a longer term thing, but with that we will take a look further forward. Interesting to see though that facilities are pretty much still top of the range. Training facilities have gone down a little bit, same with junior coaching. Youth recruitment's dropped a star, but hopefully that won't affect it too much as the season goes on. Vasilis Christodoulou is their top prospect. This is the guy that that has come through the academy. He looks pretty decent for that level. So we'll have to see kind of what happens with him and the rest of the boys. But let's jump ahead again and take a look. Well, okay then. A lot has changed, really. Other than, obviously, still being in the National League. Now we're in 2025. They have gone up to 7th, which is good. It's obviously taken control of the club a bit more. They've been able to make most of it. In fact, it looks like they were relegated, then got the promotion, winning coming first in the Vanarama National League South. We can also see that their facilities have taken a massive hit. Is this because they've had to sell the club because of it? They are on a negative bank balance. It might have been the case that they've sold the youth facilities to pay for that. Training facilities are still high end. Junior coaching still pretty good, and youth recruitment's gone down a bit more, but still not too bad. So I'd probably say it might be because they've had to sell the facilities to keep the club afloat effectively, and couldn't afford it. Insecure finances. So interesting to see. Let's take a look though at the transfer history. Have they made much money from these players? There's a bit of money going out. Vasilis Christodoulou, who we saw previously, he played 86 times for Dagenham before a move to Southampton in the Premier League, £110,000 at 19. So a bit of money they have brought in for sure. Otherwise, it's been very little. He's been their big sale. But let's jump again another 5 years, see how much these training facilities and stuff are affected, if it continues to have to be sold, or what happens next. Well then, there you go. We're in 2030, 5 years on. It's still the National League for them, although they have just got promoted to the Football League, so that's good to see. Looking at their history, though, why am I looking at the Vanarama National League history? Don't want to see that. We want to see Dagenham's, which again, we can see that they... Wait, is that the Vanarama National League South? So they haven't actually got promoted to the Football League. Oh, wow. Okay. So they got promoted, got back into the National League, then got relegated again in 21st. They stayed in the National League South for 2 years before the automatic promotion. Ryan Shawcross is now their manager. It's clearly taken a big hit on them. They've got a good bank balance now. But I think that might be because, again, they've had to sell the training facilities. Junior coaching and youth recruitment is still at a lower end than what they were. But yeah, they've completely lost training and youth facilities. They've got relegated again, just got back to where they were previously. Let's take a look at transfer history. Has that taken Have they been able to make any money off players? 150,000 off a few players there. 38 there. 325. So that's a good chunk. But again, still not reaching that 110 that they had previously got. Rod Olorufemi. He's probably the biggest player that they've had come through that they've been able to sell money-wise. He also went on to the Brighton for 2.1 million. So he's not a bad turnaround, not a bad looking player. Otherwise, though, what else have we got? We've obviously got the Christodoulou, Charlie Wiggett, who is in fact a real player, also left. But otherwise, that has kind of been it for Dagenham. They haven't really made the most of it, haven't been able to get the most out of it anyway. And that will be it. We will leave it there because they're not going to go any further, are they? If they've just been relegated, they've only just got promoted. They've lost all ability with their facilities because of the funding. So it obviously takes a hit on them. But with that, we will leave it there. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below of any other players or clubs you want to see in the next episode and any other experiments. And of course, I will see you in the next one.